No telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Hey everyone, welcome back with Merc here. Last episode, we helped this goblin here, Lodgok, retrieve a helmet. So we're going to proceed from there. Right, so Sirona wanted to meet with us, so let's go there. Shouldn't be too far. Can we actually fly? Alright, it's nighttime. You can look for the demiguise moons, because I think I saw one by... was it this building? I think it was inside of here.
See? Guys.
Alright. Oh, is she in there? No. That was weird. The marker was throwing me off.
Glad you came.
I wish I had the courage to go into the forest.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I spoke with him.
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat. And I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld Potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I could try and stop by.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Looks like there's somebody over here too who needs help.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes. If you wouldn't mind.
What did you hear about the forest?
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Oh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old. It sticks with you.
I'll think about it.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Okay. I'm just gonna pop in over here. See if we have enough to upgrade our broom.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
Looks like we do. So let's go and purchase it.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Irondale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
I'll try and help, Mr. Weekes.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Revelio.
I was just looking to see if you had a demo guys running in here, but I don't see one. Alright. So
Off to the races then.
let's go back to quest. You got so many quests now to do. It's great. We'll do the butterfly one first. Butterflies don't sound too dangerous, am I right? Or was that famous last words?
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Oh my goodness. Really?
like, you little cave flapper!
Right, where did those butterflies go? Butterflies.
Revelio.
Well, they're up here.
Well, well. Look what we have here. Revelio.
The only all-wizarding village in Britain, Hogsmeade has been a favorite haunt of Hogwarts students' third years and up for centuries.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Only a hairy-hearted sod would
Oh, hard work and good luck go hand in hand.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
Yes, now it's well rewarded.
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Okay. Alright, now we're gonna do the quest for Sirona, I'm guessing. Going to Upper Hogsfield. Speak with Dorothy Sprottle.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Ooh, something right here too.
Revelio.
The statue of a Hufflepuff Heingus of Woodcroft, believed to be founder of the village of Hogsmeade, after having been driven from his home by Muggle persecutors.
What are you up to now?
This place has seen better days. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Shame Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Miss Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I could come and see you.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld Potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld Potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
What was Sirona like when she was my age?
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Thank you, Miss Sprottle.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Confringo,
Just waiting for my health to go up for a second before entering. So I'm not sure there's more guys than there are not. Okay. Oh, is that blood? It's not good.
Better have a look around. See about the Horklumps and the box of letters. That's at least one Horklump.
Revelio. Depulso.
Safe water to go.
Confringo. Revelio.
Getting there. Just a few more Horklumps to harvest.
cage? Run and jump, I'm guessing.
Confringo. Revelio.
Ooh, rats.
Revelio.
Looks like nothing else this way. Thought maybe one of the letters would be in there. Is this where I came from, I think? It's down over this way.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Rick. How did it hit me? Phew.
One less foul hulking brute.
Thing was crazy.
Almost there. That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Alright, but what about the letters?
Revelio.
Oops, I missed. Looks like we're supposed to go this way. Oh. My dear Sirona, I sent a note separately to dear Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle for their hospitality, but felt the need to put quill to parchment with my thanks to you as well. What a lovely respite from the castle. I won't soon forget how he giggled about that ridiculous gnome. Did he truly believe that he was singing? And Mrs. Sprottle's steak and kidney pie was simply glorious. I should be dreaming of it for days. I so appreciate you including me. I fear I must warn you, however, that this does not mean I will go easy on you in next week's match. You know that Ravenclaw is no match at all for Slytherin this year. Most greatly yours, Philomena. Dear Sirona, when I arrived here I had a troubling sense that in many ways I wasn't like the other first years. I confessed I worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me and pondered sending a note to my parents asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of class had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly a Ligiman, but I wonder that you seem to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day in the Three Broomsticks, when you spotted me huddled in a corner, staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer and an empty bit of parchment, my quill dripping ink woefully onto the floor, you came to sit with me. Well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me. When you told me about how nervous you had been to come to Hogwarts, I looked at you and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you as anything but the confident, contented witch sitting before me. The days that followed, I marveled at how you charmed, in the non-magical sense, I mean everyone around you without apology, embracing who you were and who they were. It was as though a candle had flickered on for me. I realized I could choose that path as well. Now that my school years are ending, the frightened first-year witch I had been seems worlds away. And I know it's because you saw yourself in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub, and so generously extended yourself to her. Yours sincerely, Maribel. P.S. Please tell Miss Sprottle I still plan on visiting her and Mr. Sprottle whenever I can for their delightful conversations. I am unashamed to admit her incomparable cauldron cakes. Dear Sirona, I conjured this wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude. If you hadn't stood your ground on my behalf during Quidditch practice last week, I might have left the team altogether. And now we won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw House would not be the same without you. Yours sincerely, Sean. Right, there's 3 of them.
This must be Sirona's box of letters.
Dear Sirona, happy birthday, my darling friend. I sneaked into the kitchen to ask Finky to make your favorite, cream crowdy. She was delighted to oblige. I'm not sure where she got raspberries at this time of the year. Genius, that Finky. Bess. Dear Miss Sprottle, Mother and Father were delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon at Glad Rags last Saturday. Truth be told, I think my mother was ever so slightly envious. I shan't soon forget how heartily we laughed at my efforts to lace the bodice of my new dress. A challenge indeed, as is the rather delicate practice of properly situating the hat pin without wounding either my hat or my head, but I adore everything that we selected. I have you to thank for now feeling like a marvelously fashionable witch. It was a treat to dine at the Three Broomsticks without having to clear the tables. I shall own a place like that one day, mark my words. I consider myself more than lucky to have you and Miss Sprottle agreed to let me stay. I know my parents felt precisely the same way. Yours gratefully, Sirona.
I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
Okay. Before we leave, remember there was something down over here. Okay, so I could see note to get back.
Revelio.
Oh, so many of them. Alright, we should be good now.
I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these Horklumps.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Miss Sprottle, I have good news.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some Horklumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld Potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph get involved with Rookwood?
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Perhaps I can keep an eye out.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Past the river near the forest. I must be on the right track.
Oh no. Infernus, really? Hate these things.
Confringo. Glitches. Protego. Confringo. Glitches. Confringo.
Is that Inferius wearing a wooden jumper? That must be Bardolph.
Confringo. Glitches. Confringo.
That's sad, he got turned into one. Oh, geez, it's fast.
I'm not sure Madame Beaumont want to know what really happened to him.
Confringo! Revelio!
The ministry ought to loosen the reins on the Tartar.
The journal 1 and 2. I hate that I'm afraid, but there's no going back. I seem to have mastered 2 of the curses so far, but I've had to pledge to do their bidding if I'm to learn more. I can't let them see my fear. They're already whispering behind my back. I've been told not to trust dark wizards, but I can't stop until I have enough magic to protect Claire, myself, and all of Upper Hogsfield. Bardolph.
An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him.
Did that kid go through there?
Not enough reflection on the past.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Madame Beaumont, I believe I've had some news of your brother.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I'm afraid he's dead.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No, this can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph.
She deserved the truth.
Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
Come now, don't be stingy.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. My apologies. I've not been myself since we last met. Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. It's Ranrock I have to thank for losing Bardolph. If only I could somehow rid our hamlet of these monsters. I'm simply at my wit's end.
Where have the loyalists set up camp?
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
I could run them out.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Instruments are expensive, you know.
Bardolph, you wouldn't
It
have...
seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
You will regret coming here. Revelio.
Fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Someone there? Hello? Someone there? Are you sure this is
Man, how many are at this camp?
I will make you.
This is insane.
Ooh, this shouldn't take long. I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Accio. Confringo. Repulsor.
I'll cut you from I won't rest.
Repulsor. Accio.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Accio.
You look tired. No! I will make you. I won't rest.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. One camp down, one more
That
to
was
go.
crazy. There's so many at that camp.
Revelio.
Anything in here? Middle?
One less human to worry about.
The area's still clear.
Revelio.
So decent amount here too.
Bumble burning.
Are you quite finished?
Repulsor. Repulsor.
Fight about
Oh.
Really, it is.
Oh my goodness.
No, that's...
Repulsor.
I will make you pay.
Confringo.
You won't get away with that.
You will regret coming here. Such arrogance. Over here.
Confringo.
Ranrock will lead us to victory!
I won't rest.
Repulsor. Confringo.
serious, are you? Can't handle a little altercation.
Listen. Cabosso. Confringo.
I will make you pay.
Glacius. Cabosso. Confringo.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Glacius.
You worry about.
Cabosso.
Such arrogance. This shouldn't take long.
Confringo. Cabosso.
No!
Accio.
I will make you. I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Glacius. Confringo.
Oh,
Lucky, that's all.
Confringo.
I won't rest until
Accio.
I will make you.
Confringo.
Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
those are some crazy fights. Right.
Revelio.
Guess they're good about not leaving anything behind.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was difficult.
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
Oh, I wish my brother could have done what you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially grateful. You did, for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
Thank you for your time.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you. Sincerely.
Alright, let's go return the letters to Sirona. Oh, let's get this flute fight up.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield.
When that paint show? Oh well.
I'll fix him. That charm grinder.
Still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld Potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
Happy to help.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Alright, well, with that, I think that's a good stopping point. So I thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.